Play surges forward. Possibility!
Welcome back to another episode of Retro Football. One of our lovely viewers, Histo Husky 7899, asked in one of the previous Retro Football episodes, how about one of the PES or FIFA titles on the Wii? I remember PES 2010 and FIFA 15 being workable because of the classic controller compatibility. So here we are, doing just that, PES 2010 on, you guessed it, Nintendo Wii. So I fiddle around with RetroArch a little bit before hitting record. I've got this working with the mouse, basically. So I'm using my Windows mouse or PC mouse. It's a mouse, guys, a computer mouse. And also I've got the Nintendo Switch Pro controller next to me to do the D-pad actions, because obviously you can't do that on the mouse. So yeah, you have to use the D-pad from time to time. Left click actually is the action button here. Right click would be your B button, essentially, on the Wii. So it's working well so far, touch wood. Man United v Inter here in a Champions League friendly match. Here are your stadiums. So content is okay, it's decent in this version of PES. I have actually played a lot of this PES before. I never owned it. My brother Matt, big shout out to Matt. I mentioned Matt quite a bit on the channel. Matt owned a Wii. I never owned the Wii. And had this. And he was like, Mike, check this out on the Wii. I was kind of, I remember the player models, the faces in these screens look fantastic. And you could drag them around like that. Yeah, Matt was like, Mike, you got to check out PES on the Wii. And I was like, really? I was like, I just play it on PS2, you know, PS3, PS2, anyway. And he was like, please have a look at it. It's very, very different on the Wii. So I did. And I loved it. That's all I played whenever I visited my parents, was just like this on the Wii. So I did a quick edit, guys. I cut out the Champions League music and stuff. Even though I've turned the BGM to 0, you still get the Champions League anthem and intro pop up. And UEFA are very funny about that on YouTube. But anyway, I remember that Man United kit. It was horrible. But I must say, the player models and the faces in this look fantastic, don't they? Look at that. They look really good. So yeah, if you haven't played this, you know nothing about the Wii versions of PES. It is so different, it's untrue. From a gameplay perspective, anyway. And it's going to be weird using the mouse rather than the Wiimote to do this, and the nunchuck. But I'll give it a go with this mouse. The mouse seems to be working okay so far. I remember that United side, not one of their best. Did this Inter side go on and win the Champions League? Was it the 2010 Champions League they won? I'm sure it is, you know. Under Jose Mourinho. They won the treble, didn't they? But anyway, Berbatov and Rooney to get us going here. Let's see if I remember what I do. I'm not sure what that means on the top right-hand side, guys. That P1. Okay, you drag players around like that. Right mouse click to kick off. So it's right mouse click to pass the ball, basically. That's your pass, and it will be shoot as well. Both mapped to the same button. And the other button, left mouse button for me, so that would be A on your Wiimote, basically allows you to run into space, position your players, and that kind of thing. Oh, this still feels so good to play. Actually, has a shot when Nani, was it? This actually feels better playing with a mouse than the Wiimote. A lot better. I found it very, very tricky to play on the Wiimote. That's why I left it at default regular difficulty, guys. I actually want to ease myself into this. I love this game. It's such a good version of PES. You gotta be in the mood for this kind of game, though. It's more of a real-time strategy rather than your traditional football game. But I like that. It's very tactical. And Oh, shoot. Not him. You shoot. Oh, it's blocked. Yeah. I love the camera angle as well. The default angle on this, it's done on purpose so you can see a lot of the pitch. It's very zoomed out. I haven't changed anything. Oh, it's Diego Milito. I remember him for Inter. Oh, Inter are in. Oh, Van der Sar, though. He does well by sweeping up there. This is fantastic. What was I saying? Yeah, default camera angle. Basically, this is it. I haven't messed with anything. It's zoomed out. You could see all the play. So you can build your play how you want to play, if that makes sense. You can be a long ball merchant in this. You can try and play some tiki-taka. You can be a counter-attack inside. It really does let you express yourself, this version of PES. And it is fantastic. And I was actually quite amazed by it. Back in the day, I thought the novelty factor of it would wear off after one match, but it doesn't. I remember playing having a Master League save on my brother's Wii from whenever I visited, and would just play the hell out of this game. I actually got quite good at it, even though it is tricky with the Wiimote. So this is a really cool request, so thanks for that. And yeah, I might take a look at a FIFA game on the Wii at some point as well. I don't think I've ever played FIFA on the Wii. He's offside. Yes, he is. So it's cutting out a little bit for me, the audio, and a little bit of lag there. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Usually RetroArch works like a dream on this PC for me, so I'm not too sure what was going on there. But it's all good. The game's working. It's running buttery smooth. Sulimentari. We seem to talk about this player on the channel a lot. When I say we, Dave and I, it's the post. Sulimentari's always playing for whoever we play against. He seems to be in the team, wherever it's at Portsmouth or Inter or the other 100 clubs he played for. Yeah, very, very good Inter side. But look, guys, I don't know what that P1 and the Wiimote error means. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there, because everything's working fine. I'm pressing various buttons to get rid of it on the Switch controller and nothing's happening. It's just there. So yeah, apologies for that. It's a bit off-putting, isn't it? It's quite a big square and logo to be on the screen at all times. It is annoying me, I have to admit. This is so cool. I was gonna say he's offside, surely. So you could do this. I pressed pause a while ago to make a substitution, but it won't actually pause until the ball goes out. Again, very tactical. How do I... So yeah, if you wanted to change to a 4-3-3 on the fly, you could do it quite quickly with this. And that's what I loved about it. Dragging these players around with their bobble heads. Cannot move player. Okay. But yeah, you could do this, basically. So turn it into a 4-3-3. I want to take off Berbatov. I don't want him on the wing. He's got no pace. I want to get... is Giggs in this squad? I think he is, isn't he? I want to get Giggs in on the left. How do I do that? So this is Berbatov's stats. That's cool. Very detailed, like your traditional PES games. I like all the little logos next to offense, defense, stamina, etc. That's really cool. But how do I actually change him for someone who's on the bench? Because... Is it that? Just drag him there? That's settings. No. Burp. That's how you do it. Okay. Where's Giggs? Oh, there's so many good players on the bench. I'm actually starting with quite a weak 11 for United. Let's get Giggs on. See if I can do anything. There you go. That's how you do a substitution, basically, guys. I wanted to show you just the general stuff when it comes to this game and setting up your team and making subs and the tactical side of it. It's all very, very detailed, but also very accessible once you know what you're doing. Just drag and drop. It's cool. It makes use of the Wiimote, and it executes it really well. I really want to score a goal. So basically, when you are around the goal, you can score some spectacular goals in this because you've got these arrows. So, oh, here we go. Oh, my days. I just went to shoot, but passed it instead. Like, passed it wide. Yeah, I remember scoring some really nice... When I say a wonder goal... Oh, hold that thought. It's corner. When I say a wonder goal, I don't mean individual, like, overhead kick. I mean, like, beautifully crafted goals. Because, again, you're zoomed out. You can see tons of the play. Oh! I thought that was in. Still 0-0. Such a good game. Very, very underrated football game, this. It's aged well, as well, because of how popular the Football Manager games are now. People like delving into tactics and formations and that kind of thing. It's the zeitgeist now, if you like. I don't know if that's the right word for that, but it is, you know, it's in fashion, isn't it? And because when I played a lot of PES Master League when I was younger, I didn't really think about formations and tactics. Into score, it's 1-0. Is that not Higuain? What's his? Oh, it's Stankovic. I didn't think it was him. Very good player. Yeah, I didn't really care about the tactical side of the game. I just played PES. But as an older or as a more mature person, I really think about all that side of the game more. But younger people today, younger gamers also seem to take the tactics side really seriously as well. So like I say, this is a good game for that. It's kind of like a management sim of sorts, even though you are playing live. But this is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's like I say, it's aged like a fine wine. 61% possession I had, but didn't do much with it. So let's have a look at what modes we've got in this. Champions League is licensed in this. Oh, we've got Champions Road. Take on teams around the world while building your own. Yeah, okay, I don't remember that, I must admit. Let's see what Master League looks like in this. We'll have a quick look at this. I'll fly through the setup. I'm not going to take this too seriously. Let's go with the Master League players, because that's what Dave and I are doing. Check out the playlist, by the way. Co-op Master League. Dave and I have just started, as I'm recording this, a co-op Master League. PES 2008, top player difficulty with Newcastle United, starting down in Division 2. So, for this, I'll keep it, who shall I play as? Oh, I don't mean to choose Leon, doesn't matter. Yeah, just basically check out that playlist. And that's why I've gone with default players here, because Dave and I are using the default players over on the co-op Master League series. Here we go. I remember this now. I remember that little animation. League 1. So you won't hear the music, guys. As I always say, I've turned it off. So there are your game over conditions. If you run out of money, it's game over, etc. Or run out of Master League points. And this Master League looks, from a presentation standpoint, very different to what we would have been used to on the other consoles. There you go. They don't clash. Okay. Yeah, this is very addictive, Master League, in this version of PES, when you get used to it. Oh, look at all these loading in, though, look. Look at the players loading in. But here's your Menendez, Ordaz, Castolo. They're all here. The gang are here. Zimelez. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's so cool. Straight into the game here. No messing around at the Stade Louis de Monaco's home ground. So presentation-wise, this is very good. Gameplay-wise, this is very good. I would even say graphically, it's very good as well. Because the Wii isn't, or wasn't, a beast. I don't know what's happening with the lag in with this, guys. I might need to try this game on a different RetroArch core. Because, yeah, I don't usually see games lag in on RetroArch. I wonder what that's about. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Castolo! Shoot! Oh, Castolo was trying a Ronaldo 9 style goal there, wasn't he? Weaving in and out. But yeah, this is brilliant, guys. It's good that we've had a quick look at this. Let me know in the replies if you've played this game. how do you think it compares to the PS2 PES games, etc.? I know it's very different. Did you spend a lot of time with this though, or is this just not your cup of tea at all? It has got a steep learning curve, I will say that. Oh, because I'm just showing you the basics. There's a lot more to this than meets the eye. But yeah, I love this game, and I'm tempted to start a new Master League actually with this game, but I need to find a different RetroArch core for it, I think, because of the stuttering. But anyway, look out for more content, come to the channel. I'll speak to you all soon.
Finds it well. They escape the danger at the cost of a throw-in. Can he test the keeper? Into the arms of the keeper.